All right, so you're going into the weekend. Here it is. It's Friday, another weekend ahead of you, and this is what happens time and time again. I got a lot of things on my plate today. Look, I'm currently multitasking, walking the dog, doing my 8 a.m. show. I don't know about you, but I feel like I'm sometimes a master at multitasking, but that can be really to my detriment. And I'll tell you what, it's one of the things that I've realized as well for people who are trying to lose weight. Multitasking really is a terrible thing for weight loss. And I know for a fact we get really good at multitasking. In fact, just like I'm doing here now, walking, not really getting any exercise per se, doing a little bit of a walk. Got the dog, he's walking, checking in with you guys. And I know while this weekend is upon us here, right? Sometimes like you want to do a lot of things. You want to have fun, you need to exercise, you want to spend time with your family. And then you end up becoming a master at multitasking. And that can really, truly be what gets in the way of you losing weight. And here's why. First off, just so you know, the Daily Dose, we're in what episode? I don't know, 100 and something. And it is to provide you with some encouragement, to give you maybe that motivation, give you some helpful, useful tips, something of value you can take into not just your weekend, but every single day. So I don't know how long this is going to go, but we're going to just keep going every day, 8 a.m. Occasionally I have to adjust like I had to this week one time, but essentially is to give you really as much, a dose, if you will, a dose of maybe something you need to hear. And if you're a multitasker, please listen. Listen, if you are at a great, if you're in a great place with your weight and you're, everything's on point, then this message isn't for you. But if you are trying to lose weight and you're really great at multitasking and you're trying to figure out what's going to work. Like, how do I do this? I know if I can work out and then I can do my work and then I can do this while I'm doing that and do that while I'm doing this. I'm going to tell you, you're going to come up short, and here's why. Let's just take, for instance, exercise. Let's take, for instance, exercise. Well, let's say you got to work out, and maybe you're doing it at home, maybe you're doing it at a gym, doesn't really matter. But then you're still at work, right? So maybe you're working at a home, and you're checking your phone while you're working out, or you want to read, or you're going to watch TV, you're essentially multitasking. I see people all the time, whether in the past in the gyms, and they get a book, they bring a book, or they watch some TV. It's like, no, it helps distract me. Well, the last thing you want to do when you're working out is distract yourself from working out. You want to focus on what you're doing. Like, you want to focus on the workout. That's your time and your body needs your focus, whether you're running, whether you're exercising, you're doing strength training, you're using weights, whatever you're doing, swimming, right? I don't think you can read a book and swim, although I haven't seen it. Maybe they can put some kind of camera lens inside your goggles so you can read while you're swimming. I'm like, no, I just don't want to think about it. No, you want to think about your workouts. You want to actually let your body know you're taking good care of it. And what you do is stop multitasking and let yourself think about the exercise. When you're working out, you're doing a bicep curl or you're doing a push-up. Let your body know that it's working for you. Focus on that. I guarantee you're going to have much better results. Now, I mentioned weight loss, so let's just talk about food. Here's the one thing. Everybody talks about how much to eat, like when to eat, what kind of foods you're supposed to eat, what kind of carbs you're doing, and so forth, so on, and those types of things, what kind of things you can eat. And I'll tell you what, the problem is nobody thinks of what they're doing while they're eating. You don't think about what you're doing while you're eating. In other words, here's the thing that can really provide a simple solution for maybe not eating so much food is stop doing so many other things. Stop looking at your phone while you're eating. Stop watching TV while you're eating. Stop reading a book. Stop preoccupying your mind when you're eating. In fact, I dare you, try it today, maybe at lunch. Instead of eating while you're doing work, or maybe eating while you're in your car driving, or eating, hey, just take a moment and focus on the food that you're eating. That could be a difference in how much you actually eat, how much food that goes in your stomach. If you're focused on the food, you may be able to say, hey, I'm going to enjoy this. This is going to nourish my body. This is something that's going to give value to my workouts that I'm doing. And that's another thing. Hey, here's the other thing, stress, right? You want to lower your stress levels. Well, do the things that are going to lower your stress. So stop doing multitasking with news and reports and this and that and all those types of things. Multitasking, maybe there's not so much multitasking with that. But you get my point on there. Here's the thing, it goes in the weekend. Hey, I got to do this. and I got to take care of my kids and take them here, and I'm going to work out while I'm doing this, and then you end up being a multitasker expert, and then the next thing you know, you're not focused. Focus. Trust me, I struggle with this all the time. Look, I'm multitasking here with my dog, but I'm not trying to lose weight and exercise at the same time. I'm literally just trying to do this. And we can be good at multitasking for a few things, but when it comes to losing weight, do yourself a favor, focus. Focus is what's gonna get you through the weekends. It's Friday, right? If you're gonna multitask, look, hey, I'm gonna go do my workout, and then while I'm working out, I'm gonna watch the news at home while I'm working out, then I'm distracted, I don't think about that. I'm not gonna realize how much portion size that I'm eating. I'm not focused on tracking my food at all. Start to track your food. Trust me, you start to focus on what you're eating. Here's a simple tip. This is really a strategy more than a tip. Do yourself a favor, you wanna lose weight. I dare you, from today, not Monday, today, write down everything you eat, everything you stuff in your face, everything you drink, how much you drink, the quantity, exactly what it is. Write it all down and then look at it. In fact, I have my clients take pictures and send me pictures of every single thing they eat. Well, one of the tips that does, again, I'm sharing you a little insider tip, it helps them keep mindful while they're doing that. It helps them keep aware of the choices they're making by taking pictures of it, knowing they have to send it to a coach. So again, that's just a little helpful tip. You can do it for yourself. Do it. Now, you don't have anybody to hold yourself accountable. So of course you can do it until you don't want to, until you kind of fall off the rails. And then you know what happens is then you feel bad about yourself, and then that's that downward spiral that I hope that you don't go through. So anyway, back to multitasking. Don't listen to the multitasking I'm doing now. Again, this is not for, I'm walking, but it's not my exercise. This is just kind of the extra gravy, if you will. I am going to go exercise, and when I do, I'm going to have my music in. That's not a distraction, just helps get me boosted. I'm not focused on the music, it just helps get energized. But when I'm there, I turn everything off. I don't think about my work, I don't think about anything, I just focus on me. And that's what you should do. It's one of the probably least selfish things you could do, is actually focus on getting yourself healthy and well and fit and losing that weight and getting your body the way you want it. Everybody thinks, oh, it's just so selfish. I have to take care of everybody else's needs first. I don't have time to lose weight. I don't have time to eat healthy. I don't have time to exercise. I'm taking care of my kids. I'm taking care of my work. I have to make money to pay the bills. Well, how good are you at doing any of those things if you're not taking care of your own self, right? So we're going into the weekend. It is Friday. I'll just give you a little share. No sunrise today. I had my men's group early morning, so I missed it, but it's pretty beautiful. Hope you have an amazing weekend. God bless, and try not to multitask when you're trying to lose weight.